Hi guys, I'm Dan from the B1M and today I'm here in Melbourne, Australia to bring you something very special. After covering the tower behind me, we've been invited by the developer to take a look inside one of Australia's most unique skyscrapers while it's still under construction. At 317 metres, Australia 108 will be Melbourne's tallest skyscraper when it completes in late 2020. But building a super tall structure in an area of the city notorious for poor soil conditions was no easy task. I met up with Darcy Holden from Multiplex to tell me how it was done and to take a look inside one of Australia's biggest construction sites. So Darcy, obviously building something like a skyscraper in South Bank is not easy. Tell us how you built Australia 108 in these conditions.
Yeah, so the main thing that makes it not easy is the soil conditions. The site's on a cood island silt site. So we founded over 250 piles into the ground, and it took us over 12 months to do. We used the biggest piling rig in Australia. We floated that onto the site as well. Some of the piles were 2.1 in diameter and they were 47 metres deep, founding on the bedrock of the site. But this pile, or column behind us should I say, is 1.8 in diameter. So not quite as big as the ones that went into the ground, but you can see the scale allows us to build 100 stories on top of it.
With more than 1,000 apartments within the building, residents have been moving in since mid-2018 and have been able to make full use of the building's gym, pool, spa and cinema while construction carries on above them. As the lower levels were already occupied, Darcy took me through the tower's premium lobby, which was still under construction, and onto the starburst.
So we're up on level 70, the first starburst floor. There's 2 floors here. It's quite impressive, as you can see.
What's the story behind this feature of the building? Because obviously it's unlike anything I've ever seen on a skyscraper.
It's something that the architects have clearly designed to make the building stand out even more than it does with its super high floor. It's a gold cantilever that's going to be a landmark for not only Melbourne but Australia and across the world.
Located 210 metres above street level, the cantilevered starburst is Australia 108's defining feature and will contain exclusive amenities for residents.
There's going to be 2 cantilevered infinity pools that are looking out over the south and the north. So the north is a city view and the south is across Port Phillip Bay. There's going to be a theatre, there's going to be a lot of private dining, library, sky garden, gyms and yoga studios as well. So there's going to be a whole range of different features up here that the resident can enjoy as their common space.
With some sections measuring 14 metres long, wind was a major factor that needed to be taken into account during the installation process. As such, it took the team 4.5 months just to install the 24 sections that form the starburst. To ensure work on the main structure could continue, engineers designed the tower so that the upper floors could proceed, even in the event that work on the starburst was delayed. With the upper floors at various stages of construction, I was taken inside one of the near-complete apartments to see what living the high life at Australia 108 would be like.
So we're up on level 70 in one of the Cloudrise residents. It's a deluxe apartment, it's a lot more premium and it's got a lot of open space about it. And the views are also amazing.
They're fantastic. $1 million views in Melbourne.
Or $2 million views.
$2 million views.
And we've been moving people in since early May 2018.
While some of the premium apartments sold for $2 million Australian dollars, they pale in comparison to the penthouse. Occupying the entirety of the 100th floor and accessed via a private lift, the penthouse set a national record at the time of purchase, selling for 25 million Australian dollars. Although work had only reached level 98, which will contain a plant room and damper tanks to reduce the movement of the tower in strong winds, Darcy took me to the highest point of the tower to show me what kind of view $25 million can buy.
So we're up on top of the jump form. It's the highest point of the project above the top of the roof slab. We're at 318.5 metres at the moment, up in the air. You can see the views are awesome. Level 100 is the highest residential floor plate in the Southern Hemisphere. So it's an amazing job and it's been an amazing experience. I'd like to thank Class Global for this opportunity to build such an amazing job. All our consultants and our project deliverable team. I'd like to thank them as well. It's been great.
Thank you so much, Darcy. Good luck with the rest of the project. If you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have and want to get more from the definitive video channel from construction, remember to subscribe to the B1M.